And we're now getting some more breaking news. This is regarding the Indigo crisis. Ministry of Civil Aviation to hold meeting with all airline operators today after Mohan Naidu, who is the Civil Aviation Minister, chaired high-level meeting with the top Ministry of Civil Aviation officials last evening. Top officials from all airline operators have been called for the review meeting at Rajiv Bhawan today. Now, the meeting will be focused on to ensure no reoccurrence of Indigo fiasco-like situation in the future. Indigo's operations, its passenger load, passenger care and the fund process to be also looked into during the review meeting. So that's the breaking news that's coming in. The Ministry of Civil Aviation will be holding a meeting with all the airline operators today, and my colleague Amit Bhardwaj, who has been closely tracking this story, is now joining us with more details on this. Amit, what all can be expected in this meeting of the Ministry of Civil Aviation?
Well, Anjali, multiple fronts have been opened by the Ministry of Civil Aviation. So on one side, you have the Indigo investigation going on. The 4-member high-level committee has been already formed. That high-level committee has summoned the Indigo officials, that is the CEO and the COO, on Wednesday in the noon. And on the other side, you also have the Ministry of Civil Aviation top officials going to be in a huddle today. All operators, airline operator officials have been called in for this particular meeting. Now, what's on the agenda? The agenda is to streamline India's aviation sector, more so after Indigo fiasco, because the review needs to be done as to which operator is facing what kind of problem, whether the airfare capping has been properly implemented or not, because many complaints had come that in the middle of the Indigo fiasco, certain airlines were charging exorbitant amount of airfares from the passengers who were stranded at airports and were desperately trying to reach to their destination. So airfare capping could be also taken up in this particular meeting. For Indigo, there could be very specific questions. The sources are telling us that as to how they are planning to streamline the operations. The Indigo officials have been time and again informing the ministry about the streamlining of the process and letting the internal operations in terms of handling of the crisis, keeping the ministry in the loop as well. So sources have told us that they will also have to brief about the streamlining of operations, how they have their refund status, the passenger load, the passenger care. All of those details will have to be briefed to the MoCA officials in this particular meeting that is slated to happen at Rajiv Gandhi Bhawan, the headquarters of MoCA in the national capital. Along with this, if at all there are certain concerns by any of the airline operators, they could actually raise it today. But again, the checking or the review on airfare capping could be also taken up in this particular meeting. So another very crucial meeting at the MoCA headquarters in the national capital, while the Civil Aviation Minister is slated to brief the Parliament about Indigo fiasco. Back to you.
Right. Amit, also tell us about the situation today. How many flights still stand cancelled?
Well, Anjali, given the numbers yesterday where you had over 1,800 Indigo flights being operational, so the numbers had trickled down to possibly 500 of them getting cancelled yesterday. So Indigo is doing that every day. They are reducing their cancellations by at least 150 or 200 flights in order to streamline the entire situation by 10th of December. That's the deadline that they have set for themselves for all major airports, and 15th of December is the date when Indigo management had said that we will be able to streamline everything as far as the operations at Indigo is concerned. So that window is getting closer. 10th of December is around, and if you look at the cancellation numbers, it have actually started to reduce from 1,000 on 5th of December to nearly 500 yesterday. So these numbers could further get reduced today. The picture will become even more clear when the planned cancellation for each of these airports, more so for Delhi, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, would be out as the day goes forward. Back to you, Anjali.
All right, Amit, do stay with us. So the situation is improving slightly. The number of cancelled flights is also coming down. The government, meanwhile, is worried as airlines defy fare capping norms. The government is now readying fresh diktat for all the airlines. The government's ultimatum is that they must not burden the flyers. Meanwhile, Ministry of Civil Aviation is all set to hold a meeting with all the airline operators today.